Today on Amazing News, Michael Fossey will give us a special report about the Popocatépetl volcano.
There are many kinds of sports. Jackie Runner will tell us about 2 of them.
Susan Crowe will share some tips about photography and creativity with us.
Erica Gossip will talk to us about the evolution of cellular phones.
Willie Weatherman will tell us about the weather.
And we will cook something delicious and healthy on the Amazing News cooking segment.
Stay with us. We are about to begin. Welcome to Amazing News.
Amazing News. Lengua adicional al español 3. Programa 1. Situaciones de causa y efecto.
Oh, stop it, Johnny. It's always the same.
How did you know it was me?
Maybe because you do the same thing every day.
Yes, it might be that.
Maybe because you're the only one here who likes that kind of joke.
Okay. It might be that.
Or maybe because you're so predictable.
Or maybe... Welcome to Amazing News, my friends. I'm Johnny Good News.
And I'm Susan Crowe.
Un momento. Es hora de añadir algo.
Oh, I forgot about you. My friends, this voice is going to be interrupting us during the program so that we can review some English grammar.
Así es. Como Susan dice, yo estaré interrumpiendo durante el programa para repasar algunos conceptos del idioma inglés. Recordemos el inicio del noticiero en el que se muestran adelantos de lo que veremos. Fíjense cuál es la palabra que se repite en estas 3 oraciones.
Michael Fossey will give us a special report about the Popocatépetl volcano.
There are many kinds of sports. Jackie Runner will tell us about 2 of them.
Susan Crowe will share some tips about photography and creativity with us.
Así es. La palabra que se repite en las 3 oraciones es will. Si la sección es de adelantos, ¿para qué creen que nos sirva la palabra will? Muy bien. Will nos sirve para armar oraciones en futuro. I will do my homework. I will make my bed. I will run at the park. Noten que el tiempo del verbo permanece inalterado en su forma base. Por otro lado, repasemos un fragmento de la conversación entre Susan Crowe y Johnny Good News. Pongan especial atención en las palabras maybe y might.
How did you know it was me?
Maybe because you do the same thing every day.
Yes, it might be that.
Maybe because you're the only one here who likes that kind of joke.
Okay. It might be that.
Or maybe because you're so predictable.
¿Para qué creen que nos sirvan las palabras maybe y might? Maybe y might nos sirven para expresar posibilidad. Usamos might para hablar de una posibilidad algo lejana. It might rain. Tal vez llueva. Y usamos maybe para referirnos a algo que es más probable que ocurra. Will you go to the party? Maybe. ¿Irás a la fiesta? Tal vez. Hasta aquí el repaso. Todos suyos, muchachos.
Thank you, my invisible friend. If there are days when you feel particularly strong,
If you want to prove yourself sometimes,
if you feel strong and ready to climb a mountain,
then be careful.
maybe this is not the best time to climb a volcano in Mexico.
As you know, Popocatépetl is active at the moment.
Our special reporter, Michael Fossey, is in Puebla right now. Let's go to you, Mike. Tell us about the volcano, Mike. Mike?
And now, an amazing report from our star reporter, Michael Fuzzy.
Sorry, Johnny. Hello, everybody. Do you want to see something awesome? Come to a Meca Meca. If you come to a Meca Meca, you will hear about an incredible guy, Don Goyo. When I came to a Meca Meca, I heard people say things like, Don Goyo is awake. Don Goyo is active. Don Goyo is dangerous. And I said, who is this guy? Why is he so famous? I tried to interview him. I couldn't. Do you know why? Because Don Goyo is not a person. He is a volcano. Don Goyo is the most famous volcano in Mexico right now. And guess what? Don Goyo and the Popocatépetl are the same thing. If you climb an active volcano, you might have some problems. Why is that? Well, the reason is quite simple. Climbing an active volcano can be dangerous, so don't be crazy. There are many explosions at the top of the volcano, and if you get too close, you might get hurt. And if you get very close, an explosion may kill you. If you live close to an active volcano, you should be careful too. And if you exercise while the volcano is in an alert phase, you might have some breathing problems. So remember, my friends, an active volcano, it's beautiful, but it's dangerous too.
Gracias, Mike. Pero ahora es momento de repasar algunos conceptos.
Oh, come on, not now.
Sí, ahora es el momento perfecto. Hasta ahora, hemos visto que la palabra will indica futuro, así como maybe y might indican posibilidad. Pero ahora ha ingresado un nuevo jugador a la cancha, el condicional if. ¿Qué creen que exprese esta palabra tan pequeñita? If you want to visit another country, you will need a passport. If you want to dance, you should go to the party. Si se dan cuenta, la frase está dividida por una coma. Por un lado tenemos, if you want to dance, y por otro, you should go to the party. ¿Qué peculiaridad notan en estas dos frases unidas? Así es, la primera frase condiciona a la segunda. If it rains today, I will stay at home. If it's warm tomorrow, I will go to the beach. Quedan algunas cosas por decir, pero lo hablaremos después. Puedes continuar, Mike.
Thank you. And now, my friends, I forgot what I wanted to say. Back to you, Johnny.
That was Michael Fuzzy with an amazing report.
Thank you, Mike. And now it's time to talk about some creativity. It's all yours, my dear Susan.
Thank you, Johnny. Welcome to our art section. Today, I'll be talking about photography.
Hey, Erica. Is my tie okay?
Yes, your tie is okay.
I don't know. It feels strange.
Oh, you should check it.
I don't have a mirror.
Oh, wait. I have one down here.
Yeah.
Here's a mirror.
Thanks. Thanks.
You know what, Johnny?
What?
You should wear something else.
Like what?
Like a sweater.
I don't have one.
Sorry, I can't help you. Mine won't fit you.
That's all right, my dear Erica. I feel much better in a suit. What delicious cookies.
No!
Erica, this tastes horrible.
These are not for eating.
My goodness, what?
Hey, Johnny, te toca. Debes volver a escena.
Why me? Why?
Hey, Johnny, you should go to the doctor.
Thanks, Susan. Now, it's time to talk about... It's all yours, Susan. I feel sick.
Thank you, Johnny.
Here's Susan Crow with a special report.
Welcome to our entertainment section. Johnny, you know, if you're sick, you should go to the doctor. If you're thirsty, you should drink some water. Johnny? Hello, everyone. If you're bored, you should think of something fun to do. Here are some tips to help you with your imagination. It doesn't have to be with your camera. Your cell phone is okay. If you want to take lovely photos, you will need imagination. If you have imagination, you will take beautiful pictures. If you don't have imagination, don't worry. Here are some tips to help you with your imagination. Play with the sun. If the sun is shining, you should use it. Take photos of your pet. If you have a pet, you should take some photos of it. Photos over photos. If you have old photos, you might use them to play with the past. Create something from nothing. If you have some materials and a lot of imagination, you will be able to create incredible pictures. Well, those were some tips to help you increase your imagination. Keep taking pictures with your camera or cell phone.
Perdón por la interrupción, Susan, pero ha llegado la hora de repasar algunos conceptos.
Okay, don't worry. I finished my report.
Repasemos. Habíamos quedado en que will nos sirve para hacer oraciones en futuro. Maybe y might los usamos cuando queremos indicar posibilidad. Might se refiere a una posibilidad más lejana. Y maybe cuando es más probable que algo ocurra. If lo usamos al principio de la oración para condicionar la frase que sigue. If you study, you will pass the exam. ¿Hasta aquí vamos bien? Ok, continuemos. Ha llegado un nuevo compañero a la clase. Se llama Should. Seguro que ustedes ya lo reconocieron.
You know what, Johnny?
What?
You should wear something else. You should go to the doctor.
¿Para qué creen que usemos should? ¿Para dar órdenes o para dar recomendaciones? You should study. You should take your medicine. Así es. Should nos sirve para dar recomendaciones. Ahora lo único que resta es ir combinando las palabras que hemos visto. Fíjense en la ubicación de la palabra if y de la palabra will en el ejemplo que sigue.
If you want to take lovely photos, you will need imagination. If you have imagination, you will take beautiful pictures.
Analicemos bajo el microscopio esta estructura en un ejemplo más simple. If you study, you will pass the exam. Primero ubiquemos el condicional if. Lo encontramos al principio de la frase. Enseguida de if irá siempre la persona de la que estamos hablando. En este caso se representa por la palabra you. Después de referirnos a la persona de la que se habla, encontramos el verbo en tiempo presente. En este caso, es study. Hemos llegado al final de la primera frase. Ahora vamos por la segunda teniendo cuidado de separar las dos por medio de una coma. Al principio de la frase condicionada o la segunda frase, encontramos de nuevo a la persona de quien estamos hablando. En este caso, you. Enseguida ubiquemos al auxiliar del futuro will. El verbo en la segunda frase está inalterado en infinitivo. En este caso, es pass. Y por último tenemos el complemento, the exam. Esta disección podría parecer un tanto engorrosa, pero no se preocupen, no será necesario repetirla, pues esta estructura se usa también para armar oraciones con should y might. Pero ya llegaremos a eso después. Hasta aquí mi participación por el momento, muchachos. Gracias.
Thank you, my friend.
Are you okay, Johnny?
Sure, I'm perfect. Now, let's talk about sports with Jackie Runner.
This is Amazing Sports with Jackie Runner.
Hi everybody. There are many sports. Football, baseball, basketball, soccer. If you play some of them, you will know a simple fact. Some people win, and some people lose. There are other kinds of sports. They are known as extreme sports. But wait a minute, is an extreme sport really extreme? Yes, it is, but it can be fun if you are careful. There is an extreme sport that I love. The name of the sport is spelunking. It's about exploring caves. If you practice spelunking, you will find peace and tranquility. Aren't these caves of Cacahuamilpa beautiful? Here's another sport. If you enjoy water, you should try canyoning. Whoa, canyoning is a very strange sport. It's about traveling down canyons. Whoa, if you practice canyoning, you will have a lot of fun. I recommend you try these two sports. There is no competition, so nobody wins and nobody loses. If you practice canyoning or spelunking, you will need a rope, a good pair of boots, a helmet, and a lamp. If you practice an extreme sport, you will need a professional trainer. These sports are quiet, but they can be dangerous, so please be careful, and always do them with a friend or a partner. That's all for today, my friends. Goodbye. Wow.
That was Jackie Runner with Amazing Sports.
Wow! That's great, Jackie. Thank you very much. Now we have... Are you okay, Johnny?
Of course. I told you I'm perfect. Now, what's our next amazing news?
The next section is the weather with Willy Weatherman.
Are you ready, Willy?
I am ready.
Un momento, por favor, Willy. Antes, repasemos algunas frases.
Okay, my friend. Your turn.
¿Recuerdan la estructura que vimos en el último repaso? If you study, you will pass the exam. Vamos a ocuparla de nuevo, pero esta vez haremos ejemplos con la palabra might en vez de will. If you study, you might pass the exam.
If you climb an active volcano, you might have some problems.
If you have old photos, you might use them to play with the past.
Recuerden que la palabra might indica una posibilidad lejana. If you run in the rain, you might get sick. If I drive tired, it might be dangerous. Pongan pausa a este video y piensen en un par de ejemplos más. Nosotros sabemos esperar. This is Amazing Weather, Good and Bad with Willy Weatherman. Eso es todo por el momento, muchacho. Puedes continuar.
Hello, my friends. My name is Willy Weatherman. Let's see what the weather is like around the country. The north of Mexico is very cold. It's snowing in Sonora and Chihuahua. But where are Sonora and Chihuahua? Oh, yes, they are over here. If you want to visit the north of the country, you should take a warm jacket and maybe
a carrot, and 2 buttons, and a warm cap. Then you can make a snowman. The temperature in Mexico City is about 22 degrees, but it's really cloudy. If the sky is cloudy, it might rain. So if you want to visit the capital, you should take an umbrella. In Chiapas, it's raining very hard. So if you visit Chiapas, you should take a raincoat. But if you want to catch some sun at the beach, now is the perfect moment. It's sunny in Acapulco. But be careful, if you go to Acapulco, you should use sunscreen. On the other hand, if you go to Veracruz, you will experience a hurricane. The hurricane is located over the Gulf of Mexico. So if you visit Veracruz, you will need a life jacket. Like this. And that's it for today's amazing weather, my friends.
That was amazing weather with Willy Weatherman.
Thanks. Are you okay, Johnny?
I'm okay, don't worry. In fact, I feel better than ever.
If you feel sick, then you should go to the doctor.
If I feel sick, I will take some medicine, but I am okay.
Okay. Now, my friends, Erica Gossip has a special report for us.
It's about something you know well, something most of us know about.
It's a report on communications apparatus.
Chicos, antes de pasar al reportaje de Erika sobre teléfonos y telégrafos, hagamos un ligero repaso.
Okay.
Hemos repasado algunas frases. En una, hemos combinado el condicional if con el auxiliar del futuro will. If I do my homework early, I will have free time the rest of the day. Por otro lado, hemos combinado también oraciones con if y might para indicar posibilidad. Ahora solo nos resta practicar algunas frases combinando el condicional if con el modal should.
If you visit Chiapas, you should take a raincoat. If you go to Acapulco, you should use sunscreen.
Piensen en 2 ejemplos más. Bien, pueden poner pausa a esta grabación justo ahora. Ahora regresemos a nuestro programa con Erika. Gracias, amiga. This is another interesting report from our amazing Erika Gossip.
Hello, welcome to my section, Let's Talk About Technology. Today, we are going to learn about communication apparatus. If you know something about old telephones, you will recognize some of this. And then, Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. This kind of telephone had a problem. It was impossible to move away from the telephone. What happened then? Someone invented something amazing, the cellular phone. If you research on the internet, you might find a curious fact. The cellular phone was born during the Second World War in 1942. After the war, soldiers didn't use cell phones anymore. Someone else used cell phones. Who do you think? If you think a little bit, you will guess. Exactly! Businessmen. After all, cellular phones evolved. Now, they're very thin and light. No. I am working. This is all for today, my friends. See you later. And now for more amazing news with Susan and John.
That was another interesting report with our lovely Erika Gossip.
Welcome to our final section, my friends. This is the amazing kitchen.
If you're hungry, you will love this section.
If you eat popcorn when you watch a movie, you should try to eat something healthier.
Give us some options, Erica.
Sure. We have carrots, jicama, chili and lemons, and diet cookies.
They look delicious. Come on, Johnny, have a cookie.
No, thanks.
Come on, Johnny. Just one.
I'll tell you what. If you eat one, I will do the same.
Sure.
I will eat a cookie too. They look delicious.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
This is awful.
Thank you for your company, my friends. That's all for today.
See you next time on Amazing News. Goodbye.
Come back here.
Willie.